Hello, welcome back to another speculation video. One of the things that's probably well known now after a few years is the falling in prices of many of the first appearances of the villain book. Okay, it's no longer a secret. It should not be news that whatever hypes and run up of first appearances of villains are, regardless of how big, how popular, once the movie is over, especially if the villain is killed off and gone for good, the book tend to fall off the cliff. And at least as far as YouTube's concerned, that has been talked to death. Okay, there's no longer people hyping first appearances of villain as if it's a great investment. Sure, people still talk about it, still pump it and dump it. But at the end of the day, we see less and less and less of that. And that's a good thing, because really, patience will win out. If you want a first appearances of some B or C level villain, just let the movies play out, okay? And then you can buy it for cheap. And it's hard for me to preach patience, but whenever I hear someone that feel like they got to have something, my first reaction is they got to be so many other books you want to have. Go find something else. Be patient and wait for this book to come down, and then you get it. It's a lifelong fun hobby. Why do you need to have everything now, right? Even for me, perfect example, and I can segue into the topic of B and C level superhero. Sure, a lot has been said about villains. Don't speculate, don't buy, don't invest in villain first appearances, but the same thing can be said for B and C level superheroes. Just because a book get hot because it is a superhero, and this superhero have a chance to stay in many movies, even if it is just supporting role, the books tend to go nowhere. If you're lucky, the book will just flatline and just bounce around. If you're lucky, more often than not, the book go down. Okay, not as hard as the villain, but still, they are not investment. Okay, be patient, pick your spot, and you are more likely to pick up a good bargain. For example, it's not news that I love early Bronx Iron Man, Bob Layton run on Iron Man. There's no secret to that. So here and there, I try to pick books to complete my run on Iron Man. It's not on a top priority. It's not that important. If I see a high grade book for cheap, I go for it. And when Rhodey first appeared in Iron Man, that Iron Man 118 went crazy. Okay, there's no way I'm paying 100 or more for a 9.6. I don't need 9.8. There's no way I'm paying 200 or whatever it is for 9.8. But even for 9.6, I was seeing price 150, 200, crazy. Okay, and for those that have GPA, go look it up. What the heck has happened to that book, right? More than likely, it does this and kind of like stay, regardless of how many minutes Rhodey is in the Avengers or whatever movie he's still going to be in. Patience paid off. This year, I acquired a gorgeous raw copy. 9.4, 9.6-ish. Beautiful book. Guess how much I paid? $14 with shipping. Hell yeah. Why would I need to pay 50 or 100 for this book? There is no reason. Rhodey is going to be a B or C level character, who knows for how long. Even if Iron Man, even if Tony Stark hang it up and Rhodey put on the red suit permanently, not that that's gonna happen, but still. The lesson about speculation is, for this video, is it go beyond villain. Be very careful with B and C level character, okay? I'm not saying that every B or C character is gonna go through the same fate as Rhodey. There's always gonna be somebody that might go from B and C to A. Who knows? Squirrel Girl might still get a shot to be the superstar. But be extra careful out there, okay? Stop chasing the hype. I can't say enough about that, because even for somebody like me who has been in this hobby for decades, I still learn to control myself on impulse buy. Be patient, you will get the books. There are so many books to get. No need to chase, no need to overpay for anything. And that's enough preaching for the day.